Who figured that out?
The Muscatine City Council will come to order. We'll begin this evening with a roll call. Fran?
Councilmembers Lorette.
Present.
Fitzgerald.
Present.
Notvig.
Present.
Shahadi.
Present.
Bynum.
Present.
Phillips.
Present.
Spread.
Present.
All present, Your Honor.
Very good, Fran. Thank you. Is everything okay?
You scared me.
Sorry about that.
He's gonna knock a hole.
Okay, folks, would you please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you and welcome, everyone. As is the case in most council meetings, if there's anyone in council chambers that wishes to address council about an item or an issue that is not included in tonight's agenda, please come to the podium and give us your name and address. Very good. We'll move on to item 5, consent agenda. The following items are considered to be routine by the city council and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a council member so requests, in which event the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda, which includes items 6A through B, items 8A through H, filing of communications 12A through C, and tonight's bills totaling $1,457,455.17, as well as receipt summaries and journal entries for March 2013.
So moved, Your Honor.
Motion by Osama.
Second.
Second, Tom. Any discussion, council? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Moving down to item 10 from the Planning and Zoning Commission. Presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution setting a public hearing on a proposal zoning change at 3205 Cedar Street, Muscatine Power and Water. MPNW has submitted a request to rezone a 42-acre parcel located at their facility from R3 Single Family Residential to C3 Planned Commercial. The purpose of the request is to bring the zoning of this parcel in line with its current use. The Planning and Zoning Commission unanimously recommends the approval of this rezoning request. Prior to any formal action by City Council, a public hearing is required. This hearing will take place on Thursday, May 2nd, 2013 at 7 p.m. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved, Your-
Holy mackerel. Okay, let's try this again. Is there a motion?
So moved, Your Honor.
Tom, and a second.
Second, Your Honor.
Second, Bob. Any discussion, council?
Has that zoning had any effect on how that has been assessed or taxed? Or if it's MPW, it really has
It's
no,
exempt.
Municipal
is-
utilities, they're exempt, so, but in this, on the surrounding property, I don't know if it's had any effect on the surrounding property.
so no? Okay.
Anyone else, council? Okay, this is a roll call vote, beginning with Tom,
Aye.
Jeanette,
Aye.
Bob,
Aye.
Osama.
Aye.
Scott.
Aye.
Phil.
Aye.
And Mark.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item 11, presented for City Council's consideration is the first reading of an ordinance designing an area of Muscatine as the 2013 Muscatine Housing Urban Revitalization Area. Following a presentation to City Council in September 2012, staff was authorized to begin developing a program to address and stimulate new and expanding residential development in designated areas, promote infill opportunities, and encourage historic preservation. Is there a motion to approve the first reading of the ordinance as submitted?
So moved.
That would be Scott.
Second.
Second, was that you, Mark?
Yep.
Okay. And any discussion, council? Also a roll call vote, beginning with Scott.
Aye.
And Phil?
Aye.
Scott? Or I'm sorry, Mark.
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Jeanette?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
And Osama?
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item B, presented for City Council's consideration, is a request to approve change order number 5 for the Hershey Avenue reconstruction project. This project has been completed along with the Iowa Department of Transportation materials, certification, and quantity document audits. It is now necessary to approve change order number 5, which reflects the final quantities for the project. The change order has been approved by the Iowa DOT and is now ready for City Council approval. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Tom? And a second?
Second, Your Honor.
Second, Bob. Any discussion, council? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. Item C, presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution accepting completed work for the Hershey Avenue reconstruction project and authorizing final payment. In April 2011, the city entered into an agreement with Salzburger Excavating for this project in the amount of $1,078,751.93. There were 5 change orders, bringing the contract total to $1,218,707.70. It is staff's recommendation that City Council take action to accept the completed work and authorize final payment to the contractor. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So move, Your Honor.
Be Bob.
Second.
And a second by Jeanette. Any discussion, council? This is a roll call vote, beginning with Bob.
Aye.
And Osama.
Aye.
Scott.
Aye.
Phil.
Aye.
Mark.
Aye.
Tom.
Aye.
And Jeanette.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item D, presented for City Council's consideration is a resolution authorizing administrative policy changes to the Section 8 Tenant-Based Housing Choice Voucher Program. The Muscatine Municipal Housing Agency, or MMHA, received a notice from HUD that the federal sequestration will cause a significant reduction in funding for calendar year 2013 and that all cost-saving measures should be considered. The Section 8 administrative plan gives the Public Housing Authority Board of Commissioners the authority to set and modify program policy. The MMHA is requesting an amendment to the program policy to allow interim re-examination and rent adjustments for families whose income increases more than $100 per month. The MMHA feels the increase would be prudent at this time and would become effective April 18th, 2013. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as submitted?
So moved.
Mark, and a second?
Second.
Second, Osama. Discussion, council. Roll call vote, beginning with Mark.
Aye.
Tom?
Aye.
Jeanette?
Aye.
Bob?
Aye.
Osama?
Aye.
Scott?
Aye.
And Phil?
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0. Item E, presented for City Council's consideration is a request to approve a professional services agreement with Anderson Bogert Engineers and Surveyors Incorporated to update the airport zoning ordinance, which was adopted over 35 years ago. This project will include the enactment of an ordinance for Muscatine County, and it may be necessary to enact regulations for the city of Fruitland and Muscatine County. The ordinances are intended to protect the airport from encroachments into protected airspace at various heights and distances from the runway. The cost for this project is provided through an agreement with the State of Iowa Division of Aviation that was approved by City Council in November of 2012. The agreement provides for 85% state funding not to exceed $25,000 and a 15% local share. Is there a motion to approve the request as submitted?
So moved, Your Honor.
Osama, and a second?
Second.
Second, Scott. Any discussion, council?
Yeah, I have a question. I'd like some clarification. I understand the $25,000 maximum and the $15,000 match. In the agreement, it
That's
talks about it will not exceed $22,406. Is that a combination of state funding and our 15%? Or is that our 15%?
Steve, would you care to address that?
Understand what I'm
I knew
asking?
you'd ask me a question, I didn't have the file. Actually, that is the engineer's proposed estimate to do the work. So that would be the share that they would receive, and we have 25, so we would be paying
15% of that?
15% of that amount.
Okay.
But there is a maximum on the grant agreement not to exceed 25 in state funding for it and 15% local.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions, council? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carries 7-0. It is now time for communication from council members. We'll begin with Councilman Lorette.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd just like to remind everyone that, given the recent heavy rainfall, we're going to have some flooding. We're actually closing the River Drive tonight at 8 p.m. And the current forecast is for the Mississippi River to hit 22 feet. That forecast changes with the precipitation. So be prepared for extra traffic downtown on 2nd and 3rd Streets. Take the necessary precautions, and just be careful.
Phil?
I just remind people to keep their kids out of the flood waters. It's not water, rainwater that's out there in the flooded Mississippi. There's a lot of other stuff. Just keep your kids out of it, please. Thank you, Mayor.
Very good. Scott?
Question for Greg, is Earth Day, is that tomorrow, Greg, or when is that
Friday
exactly?
from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Discovery Center. There's a bunch of different activities. I don't know, anything else to add?
How to tread water.
Thank you.
Osama?
I have nothing.
Bob?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Jeanette?
Nothing, thank you.
And Tom?
Nothing, thank you.
Okay, Greg?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
And Fran, you're leaving us tomorrow for a few days?
Yes, leaving town at 4:15 tomorrow morning, heading up to Moline. And by 1:45 tomorrow afternoon, I'll be thinking of y'all when we hit sun and sand.
Care to tell us where it is you're going?
Cancun.
I see. Well, have a great vacation.
And
okay?
you have
Thank
a
you.
big dog at your house, right?
I have a big dog at my house, but my daughter,
Protection.
my daughter's staying at my house.
Okay, good.
Well, today, council, I had the pleasure of attending an event in the Quad Cities. The event was called the Athena Awards, and last year's Athena Award winner was actually a Muscatine professional lady, Gail Roberts, who is the president and CEO of Stanley Consultants. And as luck would have it, well, it's not really luck, this year's award winner was the person that we presented a key to the city to 2 weeks ago. Sarah Landy was the award winner. And unfortunately, she was off doing what it was that she was awarded this recognition for. She's currently in China, but she was well represented at this ceremony. So congratulations, Sarah. I'm sure you'll be watching the replay of the council meeting here, so we're extremely happy for you. Any other business, council? Is there a motion to adjourn?
Someone.
Meeting's adjourned.
Sure.
It gavelled open, and we got our,